Welcome back. Pop rock trio Hanson celebrated their 25th anniversary just last year, and now they're back with some of their classic hits and a brand new sound. Hanson's brand new double album, String Theory, features the brothers as you've never seen them before, surrounded by an orchestra. Isaac Taylor and Zach Hanson are currently on the String Theory Symphonic Tour. They have a performance tonight and tomorrow in Toronto. We're so excited to welcome them in studio this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So this is an incredible new transition for the group.
Absolutely.
Taking the classic songs we've heard and some new songs as well and pairing them with an orchestra. So how did String Theory come to be?
Well, it's a bucket list project. I think a lot of bands feel that way about this idea, you know, of being able to perform with.
Yeah, but it's a hard project to actually do because it takes about 2 years of preparation.
When we decided to do it and we settled on the idea of really telling a story with the music, that was when the project went from being kind of a chore to being really fun, because it was clear picking songs was going to be about what they said and the messages behind them. And so that's why you have this really eclectic mix of songs like MMMBop, mixed with songs that were written for the show that have never been released, mixed with deep cuts from albums and B-sides, because it's all about, it's almost like a Hanson musical, you know?
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
It'll be fun for your fans and for listeners to come down and see it. What about MMMBop? Because it's the song, we keep playing the clips of it.
Yeah.
When people hear the name Hanson, they think that song. You can't help but hear the melody. What are your feelings now, nearly 21 years after its release? What are your feelings on the song?
I mean, we're proud of it. I mean, one of the reasons it's in this show, along with a brand new song, you know, you have songs like Siren Call and No Rest for the Weary and Reaching for the Sky, all these new songs. It's alongside MMMBop because we're proud of it's part of our story. And because, too, it was saying something then. It was, you know, people don't necessarily, the fans know, but there was a lot of meaning in that song. It was kind of like a campfire, melancholy sort of, you know, hold on to what matters, c'est la vie, like you can't change the thing, you can't change life as it is. And so it's in the story for that reason. We didn't put it in there because it was a song that was the most, you know, recognized song. We put it in there because it made sense. When you watch the show, you see the story of somebody sort of reaching for the big dream, going through the highs and lows, and ultimately kind of coming through those challenges. And I think, you know, your music has a powerful way of pulling emotions out of people. And I think when there's a history as well as a great story, which we hope there is in the show, it really, I think it brings people in. And that's really, I mean, our job with music is to take sort of, you know, connect people with their, you know, our story and theirs, and also sort of give them a way to escape into that music and kind of have another emotional experience.
Yeah, because I mean, that's what music is for us in so many ways, as music fans as well as artists, it is in a sense an escape. It's a kind of a transformative experience.
And too, the other thing is, like, there's a celebration of what the truth of kind of the journey in this show. I mean, the show is, it does have a lot of highs, a lot of lows. It has, you know, 46-piece orchestra, and it's the grandeur of that. But really, at the core of it, we're sort of talking about how a good song, hopefully, can survive iterations. It can change, and at the core of this big symphonic thing is just a song and a melody, and it could be reinvented, you know, 10 different ways. But today we're with an orchestra, and you see the opportunity to take people different places with music.
You guys have had a career that has spanned over 25 years, as I mentioned, but also your family lives have evolved, and you now have 12 children, 13 on the way, 13th on the way between the three of you. So what is family life like on the road?
You know, it's a lot. I would say it's complicated to have kids and be away. You have to be married to amazing women that can, you know, essentially single parent for half the year. But also technology makes it a lot easier in many ways.
Look at those little faces.
FaceTiming and you know, I know I get on my Xbox after shows and like play with my oldest son.
Do you really? You guys game together?
We put on our headsets and, like, you know, play.
I mean, I think there's a lot of people that live lives where they're away from family. I mean, you know, obviously people that serve in the military. I mean, there's many people that travel, and so I think it's just about having an understanding with your partner and with your kids, that they understand you're doing something that you need to do, and also that we're doing something that we love, and also with all of our wives, this has always been the package.
Right. Well, yeah. You guys started when you were
you
wee.
signed up for that.
We've all been married since we were young, so I mean,
They were
relatively
always
young.
the other woman.
Yeah, the first
The band was the first woman.
Yeah, well, when you guys start your careers, when your age is in single digits,
Yes,
you got to know.
exactly. Yeah.
You guys, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on the album and the tour, and good luck tonight and tomorrow in Toronto. We're so happy to have you.
Yeah.
Okay, so String Theory, is out now. Make sure you pick up a copy.